Salawam Akim, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ha Rakar Kadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well, and peace and salutation to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. Salawam. All right, I'm Brother Yas from Louisiana Saints Camp, GMS Louisiana Saints Camp, back with another lesson, all right, on great judgment. Because the last week there's been like 3 mass shootings, okay? And this is prophecy, all right? All right, let's go to I want to start it off first with Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Yea, that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silence. And that's what we're doing. We're not keeping silence. Whatever's going on in the world, we bring it back and we line it up with the prophecies, all right? And mass shootings and mass killings is going to intensify and get worse and worse until total chaos happens to this place, all right? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim outside is bringing this place down, all right? Esau's era is over with, okay? Jacob is coming in now, all right? So a lot more mass shooting is going to occur. And the prophets, we have to warn the people of what's to come and what's happening, okay? All right, Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So we're supposed to be studying, reading the men of the Lord, studying, read the hopeful men of the Lord, studying, reading, and giving the people warning of what's to come, all right, and what's happening at the moment, okay, all right. And prophecy means to say it before it happens, okay, and we're telling you that, hey, this economy is going to collapse, the whole system is going to collapse, they're going to have blackouts, all right, where there's no lights. All right, the lights are going to go out, no electricity, and this place is going to be in total chaos. All right, but before all of that happens, you're going to have a lot of stuff happening prior to these lights going off, and one of them is mass killings and mass shootings. All right, verse 18: When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at your hand. Because the hopeful men of the Lord, we're required to warn our people, all right, and warn all these other nations of what's coming, all right. Warn 2/3 of their judgment, warn Esau, Edom, and all these other nations of their judgments, and why, okay, all right. And if we don't do it, hey, your blood is on our hands. All right? 2/3 of Israel, that blood is on our hands because we didn't warn them of their wicked ways. So that's why we out here doing it. That's why we hit the highways and byways. And that's why we bring out these epistles. Verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. So we're trying to deliver our soul. That's why we're bringing this stuff out. Now here, this is Los Angeles Times, and it says that authorities identify a 72-year-old man as a suspect, gunman in the Lunar New Year mass shooting. Okay, so they I think that's like the Chinese mass shootings. I mean, the Chinese New Year, and they were celebrating it. And this 72-year-old man just started shooting people and shit. Okay, authorities have identified the man responsible for a deadly shooting inside a Monterey Park dance studio as Hermit resident Hu Can Tran, 72. Tran died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound in a strip mall parking lot near Sepulveda and Hawthorne Boulevard in Terrence. Law enforcement sources said, we still are not clear on the motive Los Angeles County Sheriff report Lunar said. Okay, so they don't even know why he did it. All right. All right. It says two law enforcement sources said the suspect recently showed up to the Hemet police station saying his family was trying to poison him. The investigation continues. We want to know how something this awful can happen, Lunar said. All right. The manhunt it can happen because guess what? Yahweh sanctioned it. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Sai sanctioned this. All right, meaning he wanted it to happen. Hold on. Let's see. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. There's only one Yahweh. Okay. All right. I kill and I will make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So no man can save himself. Okay? No man can save himself. Only Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai can do that. And the issues of death, he kills, Yahweh kills and brings alive. All right? He decides that. Okay? So you don't have no power of your life, all right? And whether you die today or tomorrow is all in the power of Yahweh Shem Shai's hand. Psalm 68 and 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation. See, Yahweh gives salvation, all right, through Yahweh Shai, all right? And unto Yahweh, the Lord, belongs the issues of death. So all of this death that's going on is because of Yahweh. All right, he's calling this. He's saying that, hey, this need to happen to this. He's authorizing these deaths. Okay. All right. Here's another example. 7 dead, and this is the second shooting in California in like 3 days. Okay, and this is coming from the New York Times. 7 dead in shooting in Half Moon Bay. Okay, a suspect was fully cooperating with the authorities. The police said it is the second mass shooting in California in 3 days. See, this stuff is going to intensify. All right, 7 people were shot to death on Monday afternoon in San Mateo County, California. The sheriff's office said the second mass shooting in the state in 3 days. The shooting happened around 2:20 p.m. local time at 2 separate locations near Highway 92 and the Half Moon Bay city limit, about 30 miles south of San Francisco. The authorities said an 8-person was transported to Stanford Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. Here's the latest. A suspect, Zoe Chenley, 67, of Half Moon Bay, was found in his car in the parking lot of a sheriff's office substation in Half Moon Bay, the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office said. All right. And so basically he turned himself in. All right. He shot all those people and he turned himself in. All right. Okay. But the main point is, hey, there's more dead people, more mass shootings, all right? And this is going to continue. And here's another one, all right? And this is coming from police. Let me see. Okay. Well, it says, let's just read it. Police mass shooting at Baton Rouge nightclub was target attack. It was a target attack. It says Baton Rouge Police Department is investigating a mass shooting that left 12 people injured on the morning of Sunday, January the 2nd. According to the Baton Rouge Police Department, the shooting happened inside DR Bar, inside the Club DR Bar and Lounge, which is located on Bennington Avenue off College Drive around 1:30 a.m. So, hey, Hey, anywhere you could get touched, man. This happened in the club. And this club, I particularly know this club because guess what? It's mostly Jakes that go there. So you Jakes is getting fucked up too. Police said officers were standing outside of the club when the shooting began and immediately rushed in to respond to the threat. Officials said at least 5 of the victims were taken to the hospital by emergency crew. Meanwhile, officials added that several of the victims went to the hospital in personal vehicles. All right, 9 of the victims have injuries that are not considered life-threatening, according to a detective with the Baton Rouge Police Department. They added that 3 of the victims have injuries that are life-threatening in nature. Our Lady of the Lake Regional Medical Center received 6 of the wounded. As of 2:30 p.m. Sunday, the hospital reported 3 of the wounded were in critical condition. 2 were listed in good condition, and 1 has been released. A familiar has been released. So you get the gist of it. All right, another mass shooting. Okay, that's 3. All right, now let's go to some scriptures. All right, so we see that the Lord, he's the one who has the power to put your ass to death and make you alive. Okay, so all of this is according to prophecy. All right, and these Jakes over here in Baton Rouge getting their ass judged also. Why? Because let's bring it up. Why are you Jakes about to catch hell? Let's go to Hosea 4 and 6 to see why these Jakes about to catch hell. Hosea 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I also forget thy children. Hey, so you Jakes are going to be fucked up because y'all rejected this word. Y'all rejected this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Y'all rejected Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? You're rebellious. You're doing everything contrary to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You're joined hand in hand with these Edomites. And you think you're going to get out of here? No. No, you're going to get judged. Anybody, 2/3 of Israel that do not want to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, refuse to listen to these warnings, hey, you're going to be judged. And that is an example of judgment. All right? You got all these Jakes in the club, and hey, a gun rings out and people get shot and injured. Why? Okay? All right, so you reject this wisdom and knowledge, and then you just setting yourself up for death. All right, you are the people that are born in vain. Okay, you were born just to die. All right, so you're gonna see more Jakes getting their ass kicked, getting fucked up. All right, Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 4. And these are the words of the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. So we're talking about the whole 12 tribes, you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, okay? This is all of you people, all right? Verse 5, for thus said the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace, because that's all that's coming here. Trembling, fear, not of peace. Lamentation, mourning, and woe. All right, and the Lord he's tired of holding his tongue and holding back. So when he releases, it's going to be a time like no other. All right, it's going to be the worst time in history when the Lord lets go. All right, and full judgment immenses. It's no turning back. Okay, it's no turning back. Verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Why is it turned into paleness? Because these people are going to be horrified. Men are going to be horrified. Men are going to be terrified. Men are going to be in fear. All right? They're going to lose the coloration. That's how bad it's going to get. All right? They're going to turn paleness. Okay? Verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, this time is for Jacob to be judged, okay? And guess what? 2/3 of Israel are going to be judged. And it says, but he shall be saved out of it, talking about the elect, the remnant, the 144,000 and 1/3, okay? Of women, children, and friends, okay? All right, of the prophets. So this is the time that we're living in, and it's going to be a great destruction, all right? So let's go to Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, okay? And it reads, Daniel 12, verse 1, and at that time shall Michael, which is the archangel Michael, stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people, which is the Israelites, okay, the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, starting with you Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And there shall be a time of trouble. And this is, when you see trouble, man, it's bad times, evil times, okay? Such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time, okay? So this is never happening, like, it's going to be worse than 70 AD. It's going to be worse than slavery. It's going to be worse than post-slavery. You never seen a time like this. This is how horrific this judgment is going to be when how it fully unleashes on you people. Okay, such as never was since there was a nation, even to this time, even to that same time. At that time, thou people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Okay, so we see that, hey, it's going to be a bad, horrible time, okay? But somebody's going to get delivered, all right? And that's the 144 and 1/3. They're going to get delivered out of this hell, okay? All right? They're going to get delivered when them nukes shoot. Them nukes, those ICBM missiles, okay, intercontinental ballistic missiles. Guess what? 144,000 and 1/3 will be delivered, okay, from here in America and various parts of the world. All right, okay. Now let's go to Zechariah 13 and 8, and it reads, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein. Right, so 2/3 are going to die over here for not wanting to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, refusing to repent, doing everything contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments, which is 613. All right, y'all going to get cut off and die, but the 3rd shall be left therein. Right, 144 and 1/3, y'all going to be saved. All right. The elect, the remnant, they're going to be saved. Why? Because they seen they were wrong, they repented, and they tried to do the right thing, okay, according to the scriptures, and to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, verse 9. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire and refine them as silver, and refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. Right, that's what the elect going to say, okay? Because we understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is a strong tower, all right? His name is a strong tower, all right? And he's going to protect us, all right? All right, so he's going to bring us through the fire, but 2/3, yeah, 2/3, you're going to be getting judged because you're fucking rebellion, because you're a reprobate, because you fucking a piece of shit. You ain't nothing. Okay, you refuse to listen to this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When times were good, you refused to get right with Yahweh Shem outside. So you're going to be catching hell, grievous hell. All right. Meanwhile, the men of the Lord, yeah, we're going to be going through hell too. But guess what? It's for to be purified. All right, as gold. All right. It's not the same reasons. Okay. So 2/3 are going to be cut off of this land, all right here in America, all right, 66.6, 2/3 of Israel, hey, y'all going to die, horrific deaths, all right. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 16 and 68, and it reads, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you." All right, and that's going to be your military, okay? And that's going to be this military, okay? "And they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idol." That's going to be that mark of mark of the beast. That's going to be that radio frequency identification, okay? RFID chip. They're going to be, you people who accept the RFID chip, hey, first of all, they're going to be throwing you in FEMA camps. And if you don't accept it, hey, they're going to fucking kill your ass. And if you do accept it, your ass going to get killed anyways, okay? So it don't matter. But this burning wrath of great multitude, that's the military coming into your houses, okay? Pulling your ass out, throwing you in patty cars, and taking your ass to FEMA camps where they can feed you, where they can feed you with where they could offer you that RFID chip, okay? And if you don't take it, like I said, your ass is gonna be slaughtered. And if you do take it, your ass is gonna get slaughtered. 69, verse 69, "And they that consent unto them shall be held in derision and in reproach, and trodden under foot." Yeah, because if you do take that, they gonna still kill your ass. You take that radio frequency identification chip, they gonna kill your ass. All right. You think that you think that you're doing a good thing, you're gonna be in good hands, but the devil, he's a devil, he's a deceiver for a reason. Never trust thy enemy. Okay. All right. Verse 70, "For there shall be in every place and in every city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord." Yeah, talking about the men of the Lord. They're going to be breaking in our house, pulling us out, all right, because we fear the Lord. All right? We're doing this work. We're warning the people, all right? And Esau, Edom don't like that. These devils don't like that, all right? So they're going to be breaking in our house, pulling us out, throwing us in camps. Okay? Some of us are going to be killed, all right? Majority of us are going to make it out, all right? Verse 71, "They shall be like madmen," all right, meaning these military men, "sparing none." They're not going to care. They're not going to care if you're a baby, you're a woman. They're not going to give a fuck. But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. See? They're going to be they're breaking in the house, taking us out, taking whatever they want, doing what the fuck they want. All right? Verse 72, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." Exactly. 73, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire." See? You gonna know who's the man of the Lord in that day. All right? Verse 74, "Hear, O ye my beloved." That means the Lord loves his elect, his hopeful elect. He loves his men. Okay? "Said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble," see, we see trouble again, "are at hand." These bad times, these evil times, these horrendous times are at hand. "But I will deliver you from the same." See, the Lord is going to deliver us. You people are going to have no food. You ain't going to have nothing to drink. You ain't going to have none of that. But guess what? The men of the Lord are going to eat. The men of the Lord are going to have food. The men of the Lord are going to be all right. Okay? And right now we're fasting and praying so that we could be prepared if we have to go a few days without eating or however much long without eating. Fuck it. All right? Hey, whatever Yahweh Shem Yahweh brings, we're preparing for it, okay? All right, 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right, so all you Walmarts, Targets, all these places where these people go get their food, all that shit gonna be empty. They gonna ransack it. They gonna take all the food out. Once the lights go out, it's all hell gonna happen. Okay, no police, no ambulance, all that shit gonna get shut down. All right, the world's gonna be in utter chaos. Okay, verse 23. And the trumpet shall give a sound which, when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. Verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. So the same person that you were hanging out with 2 months before, you were just kicking it with, and y'all always been best friends since little kids, you're going to be fighting against this person. All right, for food, for drink. Okay, for whatever reason, they might be trying to take your wife or your kid. All right, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the foundation shall stand still, meaning they ain't gonna have no water. And 3 hours they shall not run. See, they ain't gonna have no water. And sewage is gonna be backing up in your fucking house, making it fucking impossible to live in. So you're gonna have to leave that fucking house that you sitting in. All right, this is going to be a horrific time. But guess what? The men of the Lord, we're going to have, the hopeful men of the Lord, they're going to have food. Okay? They're going to eat. They're going to eat. All right? And let's go to Isaiah. Slow ass phone. Wake your ass up. Isaiah 65 and 12. All right? Isaiah 65 and 12. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. See, there's a great slaughter coming for 2/3 of Israel and all you other fucking nations, okay? But 2/3, you're going to get it, okay? On this side, right? Because when I called, see, who is he calling to? The prophets, all right? Ye did not answer. When I spoke, ye did not hear. All you people that is passing up on YouTube, passing up these messages, these epistles, all right? Hey, you not listening. You don't hear the request. None of that. But did evil before my eyes. Yeah, sacrificing your kids, going and having going down and killing your kids. All right, that's child sacrifice. Same-sex marriages. Okay, women over men, all right, children over men, all right. This shit is all backwards. Okay, so it says, and did choose. I mean, let's go. When I spoke, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. All right, so that's talking about 2/3. All right, y'all did everything contrary to what Yahweh Shem Yahweh commanded us to do. Verse 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And that's what's going on, all right? 2/3 are going to be ashamed, all right? All right? The men of the Lord are going to be taken care of through Yahweh Shem Yahweh and the understanding of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this wisdom, knowledge, and word. Salakia. And are you 2/3? Y'all going to die over here. So I hope this was edifying to the hopeful elect. I like to say, call halal Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harakar Kadas, Double honors to the apostles of GMS who taught me this truth, and peace and salutation to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Salawam Akim.